Now come on, come all to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. So throw on the black dress, mix in with the lot. You might wake up and notice you're someone you're not. If you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, you can find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So gather round, piggies, and kiss this goodbye. I'd encourage your smiles, I'll expect you won't cry. Another contusion, my funeral jag. Here's my resignation, I'll serve it in drag. You've got front row seats to the penitence bar. When I grow up, I want to be living. I say, if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can't take the sound. You heard the news that you're dead. No one ever had much nice to say. I think that I liked you anyway. You take me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be great? It ain't exactly what you planned. And wouldn't it be great if we were dead? Dead. Tongue-tied and oh so squeamish. You never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can't take the sound. You heard the news that you're dead. No one ever had much nice to say. I think that ever liked you anyway. You take me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be great to take a pistol by the hand? And wouldn't it be great if we were dead? And my honest observation during this operation found a complication in your heart so long. 'Cause now you got maybe just 2 weeks to live.
What an airhead.
Check, check. God fucking damn it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do my entire intro again. Ladies and gentlemen, gays and nays, warriors, poets, scholars, elder gods, welcome to the Cult of the Word. I am $0 Rants. You may call me ZD because all of my best friends do, and just by checking me out today, that includes you. We are continuing our journey to complete the Remedy connected universe, and then some, hopefully, before the release of Control Resonant in just about a month now, gang. September of 2026 it comes out. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty goddamn stoked. Shouts out to My Chemical Romance. That was The End and Dead from the Black Parade album. The first two tracks off that album. God, is it fantastic. I decided I'm just going to start using whatever music for my intros, because what are they going to do? Demonetize me? They don't give me any. I'm not monetized, so they can't demonetize. Shout out to that killer logic. Alright, let's see where we left off, shall we?
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Mobby forgot to pull up my my walkthrough I was following. Mastodon Skeleton. It's a good place to start. Motherfucker, it is garbage night, ain't it? Alright, well, remind me to take that out once I'm done streaming, I suppose. Skeleton of Columbian Mammoth. From the La Brea Tar Pits. Shouts out. God damn it. Why does everything suck? Mastodon Skeleton. Ranger Station Visitor Center on the kitchen counter. I believe that's this
Seriously,
way.
Al, what you were saying in the car?
You just saw the truck go by? Okay, so we're just fucked. We just lose.
Disappeared.
Alright, that's awesome. Remember when they used to come at like 3 in the morning?
You slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No.
Yes.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Oh, that really is just the end of his... Okay.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You run cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper.
God damn it.
Situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
Hey, remember how last
my
night's
wife.
stream I just kept
My
trying to
call.
use
Can we talk
fucking
about this
time
later?
vision?
No, this whole thing is...
Yeah,
Listen,
I
you
just
hit
was
your
trying
head.
to use dash.
Jeez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out whether or not I was even gonna stream. I burnt the fucking piss and shit out of my goddamn hands at work today.
And here are the keys. You're all set, Mr. Wake.
So, in order to counteract the fact that my fingertips on my left hand have
Sure. It's at the end of the
massive
trip.
fucking
Just follow
blisters
the
on them,
paths, you'll get to it eventually.
it was the kind of burn where you could see the blister forming right as it happened.
If you have any trouble
It was
finding
molten
just
plastic.
Keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max.
Yeah,
I guess
thanks.
I'm a little worried.
Oh my
We got
god.
a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
I tried to burp again at the end there and I almost threw up. Yeah, I got molten plastic stuck to my index and
You're
thumb
asking me
on
to
my left
believe that
hand.
You shot a dude who went poof into thin
Like,
air.
take
a
your
guy
index
who
and
was
thumb with your left
bulletproof
hand
until
and
you
tap the
pointed a
tips
flashlight
together
at him.
like you're doing the
You
drag
hear that
queen
from people who end up
golf
spending
clap
time in
thing.
padded rooms, strapped to their beds,
That's how
wearing
I
white
grabbed the
shirts with
plastic,
too long
and it
tangled-
stuck. So, like, I'm not doing great. Bless you.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Jesus Christ. Extra fucked up if you know anything about Deliverance. Alright, we gotta check the back. For hot tub area. Yeah, so I'm currently moving this wake around. Moving this Allen, this wake, with a blistered finger. So I'm already a little tipsy. I'm already like 1 or 2 or 8 beers deep. You know, just 6 or 9 beers. 10 or 18 beers deep already. Trying my damnedest to not scream in pain while I'm moving this joystick. Things you do for love. Am I right, gang? Second cabin on the trail is what we're looking for next.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Great question, babe. Between the two of us, Chicken and I had a about 4 beers,
I knew I should have gone to the cops.
and 3
This
of
wasn't
those
the
were her.
smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them. And they had Alice. Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
She's a lightweight? Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, our 15-month-old needs to get her shit together and develop a fucking tolerance already. She even Irish? Or German? Oh, fucking blow me with your fucking bird jump scares. Dude, for legal reasons, we're joking. Yeah, definitely.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
You and me both,
Tell
brother.
me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Nah, you get to be an octogenarian. A sack race is a whole different thing. Alright, let me get rid of these Zoom notifications real quick, and also double check that I have desktop turned off. Yeah, it's just game cap. Okay.
Kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record,
Damn,
the
that's wild.
participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
2 old white men sitting together with microphones. Usually, when they say piece of it, they're not talking about fishing. So that's nice. It's a good refreshing change of pace to just hear 2 old men sitting talking about fishing. Anything change? No, just the chair I kicked over. Oh, and 2 novels. What do we got? Spiral something or other? What is it? The With Inside? I don't know. And Conspiracy of Faith. Pull my shit back up. Third cabin inside the trail. Or inside the third cabin on the trail. You know what I fucking meant. Don't at me, I'm chilling. Oh my god, I forgot sprint is left bumper in this game. I was talking earlier about trying to use dash. Splinter? Nope, just straight off the hinges. Open, or as our child says, forgot I can do that. Let me real quick fix our FOV for this sode.
The cancer and cure of civilization.
Enjoy.
But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
Nice thing is I haven't watched these since my first playthrough of this game, so...
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Boy, I wonder why the show got canceled. Definitely not because it just genuinely wasn't that good. Empty gazebo. Heads up, be on the lookout for an empty gazebo. Gazebo. Oh shit. Death the Kid. So, babe, you can pre-order those right now before I even get done reading your comments. Pre-order them, put them on my card. You're welcome. I love you. If they have hardcover versions, get those. Treat yourself. If they have collector's editions, fuck it. Treat yourself. Put it on my card. Hardcover, collector's edition. If they have a version that just flicks your bean while you're reading, just buy that. Sorry, this will make a hell of a lot more sense when I read the comment. For those of you who cannot see Twitch chat, which, by the way, I'm trying to figure out how to get Twitch chat to appear on the video. Bear with me. My wife, Death the Kid, says Akatar, that's A Court of Thorns and Roses, Book 6 is coming out in October, and Book 7 is January.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell.
Both available for
Some
pre-order.
round thing had crawled up.
guess we're doing an early plug.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Alright. Gazebo.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Crashed SUV. We just got the crashed SUV,
Barry
right?
had never gotten along with Alice, but he... Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Oh. Oh, it's gonna be one of these up here, I believe.
Anybody? Help me!
I mean, yeah, babe, this is like
Help me!
one of, if not your favorite book series.
Can you hear me?
I don't care how much it costs. If they sell like a solid fucking platinum version that's bound in gilded foreskin, I don't care. Get whatever version you want of it. You really like the book series. A lot of people really like this fucking book series. She said, "Damn, I didn't know we were trying for another baby tonight." Well, I mean, save some of that energy for uh whatever the guy's name is from the book that everyone likes. I want to say Gerald. What it, I don't know anything about this series other than the obvious. That's the one. Ryan. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. It's not my favorite series. It's 1000% a guilty pleasure, but as a former YA fantasy addict, it got me back into reading. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that like it's your favorite series to read right now. I have not heard you talk about wanting to read any other series. Also, once I can afford to support both of us, if you are doing the stay-at-home mom thing, I really fucking want you to just write. I want you to write, man. I mean, there's no reason not to. You're fucking awesome. What? 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 Okay. Um. All right.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
TTK says that's the dream. Literally, I keep waking up having dreamt entire book plots. Write them down, man. I want to write with you so fucking bad. I don't think we've talked about this at all, but after watching the two horror sensations of the era right now, Backrooms and Obsession, I want to write a horror story with you so fucking badly. It hurts. Like, I've literally been aching thinking about it. We would kill it, dude.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight.
It's gonna be horny?
Lights
That's
spilled into
fine.
the room through an open door at the
That's
back,
fine.
and
I can do
made my way
tasteful
toward
horn.
it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like
Tastefully horny was my nickname in high school. I can live with that.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Alright, so we definitely got all of the pages from chapter 1, or episode 1, rather. By the way, if this is your first time joining us, thank you so very much for joining. We are trying to 100% the Remedy connected universe before the release of Control Resonant. Now, I have experienced all of the RCU, canonically, the RCU. I have not played Max Payne since I was but a wee lad in the late 90s. I watched someone play it briefly. It was while I was at my babysitter's house. A woman who babysat for a living. It was the same house that I was in when the fucking Twin Towers fell. How about that shit? When I was there at that same house with that same family, this woman had 3 daughters that were like preteens when I was like kindergarten age. And I remember sitting there watching them play Silent Hill 2. And that's why I have a fucking the fondest of memories of Silent Hill 2, because it genuinely scared the shit out of me. But yeah, they also, I watched them play a little bit of Max Payne. Um, I don't remember that as much. All I remember is Bullet Time. Uh, but when the remake of that comes out, we will definitely be playing that. Right now, we're just trying to get through the shit that is canonical. But of course, I threw Quantum Break in there because it's so close. It's trying its damnedest to be canonical.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Also, I've been thinking after ignore Rusty, turn right, check a lone tree.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Yeah, I've been thinking when we finish this up, obviously when we finish this up, it's gonna, like, we can pretty much continue this series until Resonant comes out. Check a lone tree. I'm looking for a thermos. Ladies and gentlemen, can a motherfucker get a thermos? A lone tree. Tree. Christ almighty. Trying to see... Okay. So that is definitely the one that they were talking about. Yeah, I've been thinking maybe we do...
Hello?
Back
here. I'm back here. Hey.
Maybe we do some Resident Evil on the stream. Whoa, textures are textured.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Oh. Not supposed to put Rusty out of his misery now. Sponsored by KitchenAid? Question mark? So, I'm thinking... babe, what do you think? Do some Resident Evil? Maybe we do Silent Hill 2? We'll just, like... run our way through... some of the best horror games of a generation.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Inside of a shed near a crashed SUV. Can't do a horror run without layers. God fucking damn it, you're right. As much as I really don't want to after the shit that they pulled. So, yeah, I'll save my rant about that for when we actually do that. Because, like, you're right. I hate that you're fucking right, but you're right. Yeah, I mean, you're right. We'll do Layers of Fear. But, I mean, we'd probably do Resident Evil first, right?
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
I mean, I guess it does speak volumes that even though I am upset with Bloober Team for the way that that shit was
I
handled,
was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
we're sitting
There
here
was no
talking
way to
about
put the lights back
doing
on.
just continuing a horror game run, and I'm still recommending games by Bloober Team. Like, the remake of Silent Hill 2 was so fucking good, dude. It was so good. Go check on Ranger Rusty.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I think this is the strat for Nightmare Mode, is just let them get hit. Oh, fuck you, dude. Let's save the ammo. Let's see if we can just do it. Okay, so that's how we do it later. Could you time your horror run to line up with OD if we ever get a release date? Yeah. So as soon as we get a fucking release date for OD, and also as soon as I get my real life Mantis blades installed, and right after we go downtown to see the Flight of the Pigs, yeah, as soon as we get that release date for OD, which should be, by the time they announce the release date for OD, we should have an actual gameplay trailer for part of Elder Scrolls 6. So right around that time, yeah, for sure. Yeah, right about the time that GTA 5 goes on sale. And Elder Scrolls 6 gets a trailer. Right around that same time, we'll probably get an OD release date. It'll be about the same time that Bloober Team admits that they marketed Layers of Fears as a sequel and not an anthology. So we are gonna fucking talk about it this episode. Layers of Fears was marketed as a mother fucking sequel, not a compilation. There was like 50 fiscal seconds of new story. I left the comment on Steam and they were like, "Yeah, hi. We never said it was going to be a new game." And I'm like, "You fucking absolutely did, you pieces of shit." And I swore off Bloober Team games. I stopped recommending Layers of Fear to people, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, babe. Silent Hill Townfall comes out the 23rd of September. Hey, babe, what's the release date for Control Resonant? What's the release date on Resident? Yeah. So Townfall's gonna have to take like the world's biggest backseat. Where the fuck?
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Whoops. 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 Baby, just so I know I'm not crazy, it is the same release date, right? Like, it is the very same day.
What? What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah, Control comes out literally the next day.
Crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
You know what? Let's double check real quick. What is... Oh my god. What fucking assholes. So, what's a weird ass day to release a game? A Wednesday, right? What's a weirder day to release a game? A fucking Thursday. So, Townfall comes out the 23rd on a Wednesday, and Resonant comes out Thursday. So, shit, I should probably tell my job I'm not coming in on the 24th. Maybe that'll be our first 24-hour stream.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
You have to work? Okay, that's nice. We'll get a sitter. For the game release of the century, we'll get a sitter. Crossing a bridge. Head to the right and look for a cave. You know, absolutely, I would consider paying a sitter for those 2 days. Maybe I just tell them I can't work that Thursday
Lover's
or
Peak was at the
Friday.
far end of the nature trail.
And I'll just, like... Maybe I'll just work late a few days, like, leading up to it. You know what I mean? Or, like, from now to then. Maybe I make up the time. This will need discussed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I kind of figured. Cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity. Hmm. Well, that's nice. Wasn't like a bunch of fucking dudes that showed up out of nowhere. So, like, that's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, cross another bridge. Couple picnic tables. To the right.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Ouch. Oh boy. Yeah, I was just reading where the next fucking thing is, and okay. Whoop. Okay. Um. Jesus. Okay. All right. That's checkpoint. We've been at this for an hour. I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm probably gonna try and keep these streams shorter. Uh, for the sole fact that I am streaming more often. I'm trying to anyway. And also, uh, because we are achievement hunting now, and that phase of the process is a lot more taxing. Uh, Short story long, it's taken a lot out of me now for this leg of the journey. So I right now I'm recognizing that my body and my mind need a break. And because that necessary break lines up with us being at it for an hour now, I'm saying that that is cause to call it for the night. And might I recommend that y'all also listen to your body and mind when it tells you that it's about time. It's about time to take a break. I love you guys so fucking much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming out to join me, even if it could only be for a little while. It means the world to me that people come out every day to hang out and just experience some art with me, man. It's honestly, it is overwhelming how grateful I am. So, right now, as always, I just want you to know how thankful I am. Uh, Plugs. I've plugged it before. I'll plug it again. Worlds Beyond Number. It's an actual play podcast. It's Brennan Lee Mulligan, Erica Ishii, Abria Iyengar, and Lou Wilson. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Additionally, yesterday, I had said, I had plugged the Adventure Zone Royale. I finished Taz Royale today. Oh my fucking God, was it good. Taz Royale is fan-fucking-tastic. Just give it a listen. Just give it a try. Listen to the Adventure Zone, man. It's so good. But aside from that, I've been watching some fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it whips ass, as always. And something else that persists just as much as Brooklyn Nine-Nine's ass whippings persist is my gratitude for you, my dear friends. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna call it for the night. Be good, behave, be safe. Do not do anything I would do. And if you do, you better name it after me. Love you guys. Smooches. Call your mother.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they're gonna give you a smirk, cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They're gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds, another cog in the murder machine. They said I'll say they can scare the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said